Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Nitro Team Snowboard. This board features Nitro's true camber, which is just good old-fashioned traditional camber. So from contact point to contact point you have that arc of traditional camber. That's going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive out of this board. This board is available in 152, 155, 157, 159, 162, 157 wide, 159 wide, 162 wide, 165 wide. I rode this board at Arapahoe Basin on a sunny bluebird day with warm temps. There was slush, chop, chunder, frozen corduroy of doom, perfect corduroy, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. So the overall flex of this board comes in just a hair past middle of the road, all mountain freestyle. That just makes it a little bit stiffer. You do have more flex in the tip and the tail for about 2 inches back from the contact point. That's where the sweet spot is. Then it stiffens up through the middle. The torsional flex is there, but it's not overly abundant. For the most part, this board is moderately stable. You will get chatter in the tips and you'll feel it slightly resonate back underfoot. And when you get into rutted out terrain, it pretty much plows or pushes through everything with its path unless you take one of those really hard jarring hits to your body. Then you might get bucked around, but for the most part this board has enough flex and bend to either contour with it or push through it because of the power of the way it's designed. With this board having traditional camber, you do have to load it up and then roll back on the tail and get it to snap and you're gonna pop. It's consistently snappy, but it's not overly poppy. It's not one of those boards where you're like, holy crap, I'm going to the moon with this. It's more or less that you hit it, you pop, you're good, and you're gonna be able to get up on or over anything in your path. When it comes to jumps, I didn't get to hit anything bigger than what can best be described as the most horrible schmedium jump in the world. But this board is fully at home on jumps. It pops off the lip, you don't have to worry about it, it sets down well. It's going to be able to handle small, medium, and large just based on the way that it's built. Here's the thing about this board, it actually butters well for being traditional camber. Those sweet spots in the nose and the tail really lock in and hold, and there's very minimal fight from the traditional camber trying to set itself down. So it locks in, and if you know how to butter with camber, you're not going to have a problem. If you don't, you probably should learn. Is this going to be one of those boards where you're getting super weird with your butters? No, but it can handle the basic stuff. And when it comes to jibbing, depending on the feature, this board really locks in or it just moderately locks in. And when you're locked into those presses, yeah, there's that little bit of fight from the camber, but it never wants to clap down on it. And when you hit the end of the feature, you're going to be able to pop out of it with ease. When you go sideways, that camber slightly cradles around it, but it doesn't clap out. It's not doing a balance board act. It's working perfectly in conjunction with the feature and exactly how you want it to be. This board has a smooth and consistent roll from edge to edge. It's very predictable with how it's going to grip right underfoot and let you stay locked in through the middle of the board. When you do drive it hard off the back and you push your knee into the center of the camber and you're putting all that power down into it, it will apex that carve and lay it over. Short, tight, quick carves, medium, mellow carves, and even the occasional deep, hard carve are not a problem with this board. Like I said, it's just smooth and consistent with how it rides on edge. Who's this board for? The all-mountain freestyle guy. This board is just perfectly consistent. You can get on it and it handles everything you put in front of it. You never really have to worry about it. It's a true Swiss Army knife. It's got good snap, good edge hold, it carves well, it pops well, it butters okay, it jibs okay. You don't have to worry about it. And after riding the pro version of the team, which just has a little more snap and rebound, I actually prefer this one. It's just a little bit more consistent in my mind and it works well. Comparable boards, the Battalion Fun Kink, the Jones Mountain Twin, the Solomon Assassin. Binding recommendations, the Nitro Team Pro, the Solomon Hologram, the Battalion Blaster. This has been my review of the Nitro Team. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications, that way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.